The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Only two things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. I found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. What would men be without women? Scarce, sir, mighty scarce. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. When angry, count 4. When very angry, swear. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. Education. The path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Classic. A book which people praise and don't read. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government when it deserves it. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first.